and welcome everyone to the live. Awesome. Welcome and welcome everybody to the live, guys. How's it going? Yes, I noticed the internet have a lag, so I'm not sure because you hear what I'm saying like maybe minutes later. If you would like, you could come out all the way and come back in. I'll let you back in
Yes, I
to, to see if we can have a little bit of flow because we have a major lag. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to tonight's live. How's it going, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, and it's good to be back on live with you guys. So as you come in, please share the live. Tonight's show, guys, we just hosted African Tigress. And I said, what a wonderful time to host a Haitian that is living in Africa and experiencing Africa, guys. So it's kind of like a switch. He recently did a video, and that video did very well, I believe, showcasing Haitians in Senegal and just sharing his experience and to inspire and encourage more of you guys to travel. So, how's it going? As you tune in, guys, let me know where you are watching from. And let me know you guys are able to see me and hear me well to make sure that it is not my internet that is the problem because with our guests, the internet was really, really coming in and out and acting up really bad. So, Mudland TV, bonsoir, my sister. I was just watching you in African Tigers. Speaking of African Tigers, guys, let's give a big shout out to African Tigers one more time. We have more uploads to come of the time in which we spent here together. And if you are coming on Life in Haiti tonight from African Tigress channel, I just want to welcome you guys and thank you guys for coming over. Please share ideas if there's things that you like to see on Life in Haiti. From Haiti, guys, don't be shy, guys, to please share ideas because I'm open and willing to learn. It was a good time as I shared with you guys, having African Tigers here with us for the time being. And one of my concern is coming back. I'm trying to get our guests back. One of my main concern was getting her here and getting her out safely, guys. So I hope that it also encourages you all that have that fear or that allow people to instill that fear in you about not traveling to Port-au-Prince, Haiti to see that, hey, there is a life out here in Port-au-Prince, and you just have to be mindful of what area that you are in, and most of all, who you get yourself around or involved with. Because, guys, people are living out here in Port au Prince, and we need more people to come in and visit and change that narrative about Haiti, the narrative that the media continue to spread about our country. And yes, some of it may be true, but not everything in which you hear about Port-au-Prince, Haiti, guys, is true because there is areas that's struggling in the midst of everything which is happening to keep this this side of town, the area in which they are in, safe, guys. So we have our guest tonight. I'm not sure if he will be coming in. Let me see. Please text. Um, Hopefully he'll be in with us soon. Nadeji Jean-Baptiste says, hi Marie, hello, how's it going? Our guest is tuning in, I believe, from Gambia tonight. And you guys know how in these foreign countries, especially in rural areas, how the internet can be. So just have a little patience. I might have to leave my house and go. Okay, okay. He is trying to work. We're waiting. He is working on getting some connections. But for the time being, guys, let's enjoy the show, and we'll be waiting on him as he come in and to join us. Nadeji Jean-Baptiste says, hi Marie, hello, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in tonight with us, guys, as you come in, as we get the show started. Please share the live, guys, with others. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. So, for those who are just getting started with life in Haiti, I want to address something. Hello, Mr. Paul. Thank you for tuning in as we get into the show. I know that several people have reached out to me and hosted, okay? And I kind of want to share just a little bit of my responsibilities with my people because I know that the community is growing and I appreciate that so, so much. And I love it that you guys are coming on and joining Life in Haiti. I want to say at this time, guys, we are opening a center in Haiti. For those who are new here that don't know much about life in Haiti, I've done a lot of charitable work and we may not be big, but with what we have done a lot in Haiti and we have done what we can. Actually, I cannot remember all of the charitable work that this channel have sponsored because we've been all over Haiti and we have done a lot of work. In the upcoming months, because we are now opening our own center, and my focus will definitely, my focus, my time, a lot of my energy will have to go towards the center. What we're starting is not a fly by night thing. It is something that we are starting permanently with the goal of opening even more locations as we continue to grow because I am big on not just showcasing the good, the bad, and the ugly about Haiti, but also getting in and making a difference within our country by our actions. So the upcoming months, guys, is going to be pretty tight for me because we are establishing something. And I know many of you guys know how hectic it can be when you are getting something off the ground. For those who are new that had not joined us and don't know, we do have a GoFundMe and we have a team in the background in reference to the center. At this time, we have secured the building, and I am patiently waiting on the keys to be turned over, right? It was also a blessing to show it to African Tigress as well. And we're waiting on them to make sure that everything is good and we start working. The next step is furnishing, guys. I know that everywhere people are having a hard time. Inflation is everywhere. But guys, this channel, I think I've been transparent with you guys as well as in the group. If you want to be part of the actual family so that you can be in the know and know what's going on, please get in contact with me, guys. That way that I may do so, okay? But at this time, if you get in touch with me in reference to hosting, in reference to hosting, it will take me some time to establish things for the school. This summer, we also have the Sponsor a Child program starting. So I have to give a lot of my time to that. So not only are we going to have our own school, which we are looking forward to registering 100 kids, we have equipment, all of that that's coming in. So for some of you guys that's coming in, I may not be able to host everyone. Charge it to my time and schedule and not my heart. When you come into Haiti, I genuinely love hosting people, and I want to make sure that you have a good time and that I am able to dedicate my time and energy to you while you are here, okay? And make sure that you enjoy the time. And if I have to be focused here, if I have to lead here, then it's pretty hard for me to invite you guys as I would like to come in to Haiti, and I am unable to dedicate my time as I would like, okay? Now, I know some of my peoples on Instagram have reached out and have, as I shared with you guys in African Tigress, will tell you guys still not a working transmission. So please just give me some time, guys, and I promise you all that I will do people in the upcoming months, but give me to, give me a little bit of time and stay in contact with me. And just if I deny to host you just for a little bit in Port-au-Prince, don't take it personal. It is only because of all that the responsibility that I have. And I have to oversee things, and I also have to share information with the rest of the team that is all over the world while I am here being responsible for what's happening in Haiti. Okay. So I love you all. And of course, I do want more people to, look, because we are donated. I am not myself directly in charge of finance. Thank God for that, because it takes a team to make sure that we are successful. And if you guys know me, you know that everything that I get into, I'm like real into, and we have to be in your heart, guys, to please internet, good internet for the kids. The vision is to give children in Haiti a modernized area where at least that 8 hours, maybe 9 hours, who knows, that they are here with us at Life in Haiti Center, that they have an escape. That children in Haiti know that they don't have to be a rich person child to have access to a normal education. That it, these underprivileged children that we are going to enroll, that we're going to have at the center, they will have access, guys, to a normal education, just as if their parents was a part of the rich in Haiti. Because the hope is that we invest in the future, that children in Haiti, the first thing that they will be comfortable doing is picking up a gun. And I've been one to be disgusted by them, okay? Because of the violence we see in Haiti. However, living in Haiti myself, I understand that a lot of those people, young men and young women, they have a story behind them. There has been things which led them to that. And today, when I was younger, we didn't have it where someone was able to have a YouTube channel, build a community, and create something big. So we can do it, guys. We have 25,000 people that, at a minimum, follow this channel. If each person gave $1, I'll tell you, my team will tell you that is enough, guys, for us to feed a school, for us to pay the staff for that school. That's enough for us to make movement. Each person gave $2. That's enough for us to have two different locations. So, I'm honest and I like real people, and I also love people that want to make a difference in the world, especially in Haiti. I hope to inspire you to not only focus on supporting life in Haiti, but to support organizations that's on the ground and doing real and honest work, guys. So thank you guys for joining. If you've yet to check out the GoFundMe, guys, please do so. No amount of support is too small. And I want to thank you guys. I don't ever want to go by name because I don't want to leave anyone out. But you know who you are. If you watch this channel, if you give this channel a like, if you share this channel, if you went in your pocket and you have donated $1, I just want to tell you thank you so much. So in the upcoming months, in the upcoming weeks, everything that you see we've accomplished, it is because of your hard work and dedication towards life in Haiti. How's it going?
It's going good. Listen, I had to leave the house to
Oh
be
my
able to
God.
go closer to get some network. Maybe and
And now you don't have no
so
lights.
right now I'm actually in the car going to the.
Okay. I mean, are you safe? Are you okay? Okay, so where are you at right now? Because I know we have people all over the world tuning in. How is it there? Where you at? Introduce yourself. Yes, I hear you well. I hear you
Okay,
well.
so I want to say greetings to everyone. I'm joined with Life in Haiti. This is Kissa Global Village, YouTube Kissa Global Village. Right now, I am currently in the Gambia. Okay, so in a lot of my recent videos that you have seen, I have been between Dakar, Senegal, and West Africa, and also the Gambia. So, are you able to hear me? Are you getting my communication?
Yes, we hear you good.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So once again, y'all, thank you, Life in Haiti, once again, Marie, for allowing me to come in and be part of the Haitian experience in Africa. And so, as you all seen the title, Haitian in Africa, this way, go this way. Okay. So, right now I'm in the Gambia. So for many of you who do not know, the Gambia is neighboring with Senegal. Okay, so it is known as the smiling coast of West Africa, and so this is okay.
We're
Are you
listening,
there?
but the you coming in and out. We're listening.
Okay, all right. So I got to Africa and on the 15th of January in 2024. So I have been here for almost about 5 months. I've been in Africa, and I've lived, I would say, almost an even split between Dakar, Senegal, and also the Gambia. All right.
So what had first what inspired you as a Haitian
Uh huh.
who migrated to the United States to make such a drastic move, not back home, but to Africa?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I've always been going back to Haiti, but even before that, my parents took me to the U.S. when I was about 10 years old. So I've lived practically all of my life, or most of my life, I would say, my teen life, adult life in the U.S. But of course, I've always been connected to Haiti, given that my family is there. I have cousins. I grew up in Haiti with them, and so I've always been connected to Haiti. And so in recent times, I have been going back to Haiti since 2016, 2017. And so every year, I would say from practically from 2017, I've been going back at least once a year. And um, so the last time I was in Haiti, Cap Haitien, was in October of last year. Okay, I was in Cap Haitien, and um, but when it comes to Africa, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I moved there permanently, but I would say that I am traveling and experiencing the cultures within Africa, and even having an understanding how they're connected to us and how we're connected to them as the diaspora living in the Caribbean. And so, thus far, I would say that my experience in Africa has been amazing. I mean, there's definitely pros and cons between living in the Caribbean, living in America, as well as living in Africa. So maybe um, as you continue to maybe ask some questions, we can flow better in the conversation. But to dive even a little deeper within your question, why did I choose to go to Africa? Number one, Africa is an amazing continent. Who wouldn't want to go there? Number two, the food, the history also, either it be religious history or just political history or just cultural history with music, with the way of life as far as living in the villages, family structures. There's just so much so much knowledge that we can gain just by living here. And even having a deeper understanding of the natural resources, creating business relations. There's just so many benefits to um, going to the continent of Africa, just like any other continent, Europe or China, or individuals maybe wanting to, get into textile. Many times they develop connections in India or in China, but you can also develop those same connections here in Africa as well, because you have almost in every corner there's a tailor shop. You know, someone is able to make clothes. Oh, so I mean, the reasons as to why I go there, um, or I would say they are vast. It's not just one reason.
Wow. I know that I'm sure we have some African people. Well, we are all African. You know, I'm never denied that my roots is from the continent.
Uh huh.
Um, I'm kind of jumping forward because you mentioned you've been there 5 months. Five
Yes.
months. I want to ask, what have security been like for you, living there?
Okay. Um, security has not been a question, especially. Um, I mean, not even especially. I would say security is even equal between Dakar and the Gambia. It's really on equal footing. So I mean, security is not really a thing as far as you go there like feeling not secure. You know, there's definitely a level of peace. Now, I'm saying all of this with a grain of salt because I mean, it doesn't matter where you're on this planet Earth. There is still a level of risk. It doesn't matter if you're the president, if you just a common civilian. There is still a level of risk anywhere you live in the world. Um, However, when we just speaking in general, let's say in comparison to many other countries, you feel at peace in Senegal. You feel at peace in the Gambia. You know, I mean, people are always in the streets from sunrise. I would say 24/7. 24/7. People are always out. You can walk. At least for me, it doesn't matter the neighborhood that I lived. I can walk. Um, 1 o'clock in the morning,
How
2 in the morning. Hmm.
modernized are things there in Africa? Because
Uh
have
huh.
you made it to your location yet, or are we gonna be in the dark?
No, 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 no. The driver, the driver had to get some gas, but we not. You're not gonna be in the dark for too long. I'm going. I'll be there. I'm on the highway now, so I'll be there shortly.
All right, all right. Because, anyways, I'm looking for your channel and I just cannot find your channel. Can you spell your channel for me again?
Oh,
It is
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kickscale Global Village. So that's Kixkeya.
okay.
Okay.
Global Village.
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to put your link that way. I'd like for you guys to check out his channel. And
Okay.
please subscribe to his channel, guys, and show him some love. It's, especially my Haitian people. Just let's go and show him some love because he is doing his best to give us some good work out of Africa. You may continue too with answering the question. You may continue. I just found your channel, so I apologize.
Yes. Come again.
No, I said you may continue. I thought I kind of interrupted you when you was answering about security and how
Yeah.
security is there.
Yeah. So I mean the countries are relatively safe for the most part. Um, Now, of course, this question can be different in regards to male or female, or men or women. I would not necessarily, advise women necessarily to just travel by themselves. Um, but I would say for for brothers, it is relatively safe. Um, yeah. So to really be frank and go a little bit deeper into that, because and how you move. So I'm not going to just sit here and just say get up and go without having a proper knowledge of where it is that you're going.
So, a lot of people have this reservation, and even with moving to Haiti or maybe Cuba, about how modernized and what access would they have for food, and if they have children, how would life be? What will be the transition? Can you say in the areas which you've been in Africa,
Uh huh.
has it been somewhat easy for you or more difficult to have access to certain foods in which that you're used to?
Okay. Um, I would say when I was living in Dakar, I mean, I didn't have any issues when it comes to food. They have the market is relatively cheap if you are to just buy local foods, local ingredients, and go home and make it. Um, when I first got there, I was eating out a lot in restaurants, and it wasn't as difficult for me because over there they have a variety of restaurants. They have vegan restaurants, they have vegetarian restaurants, they have local foods restaurants. So food was not an issue. When I got to the Gambia, also, um, food is not an issue. There's food everywhere. The food is actually seasonal. Okay, so at every, like right now, you have mangoes that are in season. There's a lot of other fruits and vegetables that are in season. So they have some of the best fish and given that both Senegal and Gambia are on the coast. So if you're someone who's a fish lover, you're going to eat fish, and fish is relatively cheap.
Wow.
And so, um, yeah, food is very cheap and accessible.
Wow. So, you've been there 5 months. Let's give a shout out to some of our
Are
people
you there? Can
tuning
you hear
in.
me?
Yes, I can hear you well. Let me give a shout out to our people in the audience. Thank you guys for tuning in. 121 who's watching. Don't forget, guys, to please hit the like button. If you have yet to share the channel, please share it with others, guys. Please share the channel. And please be kind and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Mudland TV says he was just watching myself in African Tigers. Shout out, guys, to African Tigers. And if you have yet to check out my sister's channel, please do so. If you've yet to check out our guest tonight's channel, please check out Kiskea's channel, guys. He is also a YouTuber. He is Haitian, living in Africa at this time. Jean, Mr. Paul, Purple Pill Riches says, congratulations on your 27K subs. Thank you so much, Purple Pill Riches. Mr. Jackson says, hello, Marie and the Life in Haiti family. Marie, congratulations on 27K subscribers. Keep up the good work. Thank you guys so much. It is because of all you guys who share and bring on new people that the channel continue to grow. So thank you to everyone who share the channel, and thank you to everyone who are new here and tuning in. Willeen Cadet says, hi, Marie. Hello, my sister. How's it going, Mr. Jackson? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your continuous love and support of this channel. My wife, I am me. What? I probably mess up your name all the way. I do apologize. Saying I love this. Thank you so much. Terry Six Creole. Damn, you look good, Queen Femme Pays. Merci, Terry. Silver Fox, hello everyone. Hello. Give Boss Mike a YouTube channel, guys. I definitely will encourage that. And in the upcoming months, you guys will have more of Boss Mike because Boss Mike will be present on the daily at the center, and we will take you guys throughout that. And we will. I will tell him to work on the channel, guys, and let you guys know when he gets that started. Kiskea, could you please
Yes.
mute while
Okay.
you're not talking, please? Compa says, Hi, Life in Haiti. Compa the Prince, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Sunday, my sister Arlene. Happy Sunday to you as well. For those who are watching, Arlene is one that's been with us since day one, and she is also a YouTuber. So please, guys, check out Arlene's channel. Arlene, made by Trini. She's very creative, so you got to go there to check out all that she has going on there. And don't forget, guys, to please share as you come in. Hold on a second. Be respectful in the chat. How are my legs feeling after that hike, Marie? Oh my God, guys. It's not the subject tonight, but I'm telling it took days for me to start feeling better. Hello. LF says hello, love you so much. Thank you so much, LF. Miami, Florida in the house, unbreakable people. Jeffrey Brown, why you left Instagram? I am still present on Instagram. However, guys, it is so much social media, and I am focused on getting the 10K followers on TikTok, and then I will go back and focus so much on my Instagram. And if you have yet to follow me on TikTok, guys, please do so. We are almost at 10K on TikTok. So if you are on TikTok, please follow Life in Haiti with Marie on TikTok. And I will go to Instagram. You know, my work is not simply a content creator, and being a content creator is already a lot in itself, guys. So it is a lot for me to have to create content here, there. So I'm trying to get Life in Haiti established one place at a time, guys. But if you are an honest person and you would like to be a part of the team and assist with that, then I also welcome you. Please get in touch with me. You are amazing, Marie. Millionaire traveler, thank you so much. I remember when you were deported, you kept faith. Life is not about what happened to you, but it is your attitude towards it. So I hope to inspire you guys. And no matter what happened to you, make it a priority to continue to push through. Gina, welcome. Adamini, we are one. Happy Sunday. I enjoy your vlogs with African Tigress. Thank you so much. Giovanni, Alex, Gregory, watching from Chicago. Michelle, thank you so much. So let's go back to our guest. Are you here?
All right. Yes. Can you hear me?
I hear you well. I hear you well. So
Okay, but you still not able to see me though.
no, we do not see you. Now, are you somewhere with lights?
Yeah.
Well,
Let
you may need to leave out and come back in.
Okay, let me do that.
Alrighty. Yes, guys. So Manila says hello. Hello, Manila. How's it going? All right. All
Okay.
right. Now we are able to see you. How's it
Okay.
going?
It's going good. It's going good. So are you able to see me stable?
Yes, it's so pretty out there. Like, can I get a view of Gambia?
All
I
right,
mean, I
here. I'm
love
go- I'm
to.
gonna give you a view. I'm gonna give you a
Wow,
view. This,
Haiti,
this
man.
is this is this is the Gambia. This area right here is called Senegambia.
Wow, I cannot wait for Haiti to get to its normalcy, man. Li me
Yeah.
senti mta kriye paske gadjan peyi a bel e se un peyi pep noir.
Oui.
Li vreman bel de yo, li bel an
Oui, oui, oui.
pil.
Yeah, yeah. Libel, libel. Zon kote mwete ya. Se an dedan. Hey, my guy, how you doing? You see all my guys are saying, good, good. How are you? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing the live stream on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, how are you? All right, sounds good. But we will talk later, okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give you a call. All right. Yeah.
Wow, it
So
looks
so
really, really nice out there, and I'm telling you, I love to see Black nations thriving. I love to see Black nations with lights. That's a thing that it is we're deprived of here in Haiti. A lot of areas, we're in darkness, and I'm just praying that things start getting better in Haiti
my
because
man, how you doing?
our country would be even prettier.
Definitely, definitely. So right now I am in this area called Senegambia, and so this is the main city, you would say, where everybody come out and with their families. It doesn't matter who you are, family man or single woman, single man. Everybody come out here on this area and just have a good time and eat and just enjoy their life. Yeah. So yeah. So this is where a lot of tourists, when they come to this area as well. And so this road that you're looking at, this is called the OIC road. And over here it's known as New Road because they just recently built it. And
Hmm.
so this is the main road that kind of lead all the way to the airport.
Wow, no, it looks really, really nice. And thank you for giving us a view and actually heading all the way out to have access to internet.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because the thing is, this area right here, this is where they have all most of the cell towers. Where I live on
Okay.
the inside, cause when I first got to the Gambia, I used to live in this area,
Hmm.
but I was mainly doing like either hotel or Airbnb. But then since I'm staying here longer, so I decided to live like a local.
That's true. So,
So I'm living like a local now. So I like what I'm living in the trenches, if you would. And um, so in the inside of the Gambia, they still don't have a lot of the cell towers that you would see, for example, in the inner city.
the
Yeah,
thing is, they try to, like Arlene just said, the media try to downplay Africa as well and not give Africa the props. And I think that's where the value of people like African
right.
Tigers, YouTubers that's working to change the narrative. Um,
Definitely.
let me, yes. So get settled down a little bit so we can talk to you, and probably later on
Okay.
we'll do a little bit more walking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I'm going to get settled. I'm going to go to an area where I can actually get settled. So I'm gonna mute my mic and maybe you guys can just enjoy the live images. And then once I get settled, I'll let you know.
All right, awesome, awesome. So you guys see just how beautiful here in Gambia it is, and for us Haitians, I know that that is the day many of us are waiting for. The day where people are just enjoying Haiti, guys. Haiti is beautiful. I mean, beautiful, beautiful. Haiti is gorgeous all on its own. And the day we start tending to Haiti, taking care of Haiti, Haiti will be very, very gorgeous. Um, Arlene says, Marie, can you text me his YouTube link so I can post it? Not sure why the link is not linkable. Okay, I will do that right now. Let me find his channel here so that I can make sure to share it. Kiskea Global. Okay. Doing so right now, my sister.
Okay, so you see here, this is the, so I'm actually at the mall, so I'm gonna be sitting down outside here, and we can have a conversation. So let me find a seat maybe over here. I think this should be good.
Awesome.
All right.
Haitian living in the Gambia. Let's go to. Have you met Haitians there? How during your stay, have you met any Haitians, and how are you embraced as a Haitian man traveling into their country?
So in the Gambia, I have not met any Haitians, but in Senegal, I actually met a lot of Haitians. And so if you go on my YouTube channel, you will see the Haitian community um, there in Senegal, in Dakar, Senegal, where we celebrated the Haitian Flag Day. So all of those videos there are posted. And so Senegal, and really and truly, when we're talking about Gambia, or when we talk about Senegal, we cannot forget Gambia because they're literally one nation but separated by colonialism because Gambia was, in essence, colonized by British, the English. And so as a result, here they speak English, and then Senegal was colonized by French. So as a result, they speak French there. But the culture is still the same. But politically speaking, Senegal has always opened its doors to Haitians, especially during the time of the earthquake in 2010, where they opened arms to Haitians to come to Senegal to either stay, to be students, or to work, or what have you. And so even from that time of 2010, there has been a growing Haitian community in Dakar, Senegal. And so there I met Haitians, but not in the Gambia.
Wow. So how big is that community there? Are
Okay.
Haitians, because a lot of the times Haitians associate traveling simply to the US.
Hmm.
Um, are they? I mean, are they open for Haitian students to go to university there? How big is that community? And what are some of the resources that you've seen? Not just Haitians traveling from the United States, but Haitians who actually travel from Haiti to Senegal.
Okay. So as far as the community itself, from what I've been told, it's about 200. Okay, it's about 200 in number in Senegal, kind of spread throughout Senegal, but mainly in Dakar. And like I said before, um, from a very long time, Senegal has always opened its doors to Haitians, and so Haitians are always welcome. And when people here find out you're Haitian, they embrace you. They don't embrace you with pity, but they embrace you with likeness in the sense that you are one of them. Like for example, when I live in America, and then I tell somebody, let's say I'm traveling, let's say to Kentucky, and I've had this experience. I'm not speaking just by hearsay, or I'm in Tennessee, or I'm in Georgia, and I meet someone, they hear my accent, and they ask me where I'm from. When I tell them I'm from Haiti, they say, "Wow, I'm so sorry about all the things happening there." But when I tell somebody here I'm from Haiti, oh, listen, like they don't even apologize. Apologize for what? They see you as one of them. You see, they embrace you because they know we are one. And so that is how we are received here. Also, as a Haitian, they receive you with the spirit of taranga. Okay, taranga simply means hospitality. Okay, and so here in Dakar, and a lot of this I also share on my YouTube. Here in Dakar, they have what's called the African Renaissance Monument. Okay, the African
Mm-hmm.
Renaissance Monument, it is a monument that was built to to share the culture of Africa, and not just the culture of Africa within the continent, but Africa at large, meaning the Caribbean, Black nations, right? And so when I went to visit the African Renaissance Monument, Haiti is stamped as a pioneer of Black liberty for Black nations all over the world. It is stamped in the monument of the African Renaissance here in Dakar, Senegal. Our history is there, okay? And so in Dakar, when they speak of as 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 leaders, you know, as liberators, and so they don't see us as individuals who are inferior, okay? Not only in Senegal, but if you go to Togo, okay, in Togo, they actually raise statues to Dessalines and worship Dessalines in Togo.
Hmm.
So as a Haitian, if you go to Togo, you receive the same honor and dignity that they give to your leader, Dessalines.
Wow.
Okay, and so these are the things that you may not hear on the media. Yeah.
You know, today I was just talking to someone and I said it's like we need that pep rally around our youth to remind our youth in Haiti who we are. We need to put that on the forefront and not have a pity party, but to remind them that every black person on earth who have the ability to be successful, who have the ability to not be enslaved, it started right here. It started right here in Haiti. And we need to remind our people and we need to embrace that about our people. I believe the minute we start embracing who we are as Haitians, our history in the world, then we're going to start respecting ourselves and we will move differently. We need to instill that, especially in the youth here in Haiti. Guys, if you are just tuning in, don't forget to check out our guest channel. I believe Arlene have shared the link to our guest channel here. If you don't mind, Arlene, please share it again. Please check him out. I see you have a video that's almost going viral of the Haitian community in Senegal. Many people did not know that there is a Haitian community in Senegal. Now, I want to move forward because you've been there 5 months. Let me ask you, is there a limit as to how long you can be there? What is the extended stay? I mean, I hope nobody in Gambia's government is not watching. Are you not overstaying your visa? Like, what? I mean, what is that like? Before I ask the next question, you on mute.
Okay. Yes. So I was saying that people have various reasons for their traveling. Some people they may be travel as students. It depends on their program. They may have 5 years, whatever, 4 years. You can travel as a tourist or as a business individual. It doesn't matter. And so for Senegal, if you're a U.S. citizen, it is visa free. And also for Haitians, I believe it is also visa free from what they have shared with me. If you have a Haitian passport, okay. And so, there's no and it's not just the African continent. I'm sure in Europe or Asia, there's really no limit as long as you are abiding by the laws of that country. You can even become a resident or even a citizen. And some countries even allow dual citizenship. So really, it's up to the individual and their mission and their objective as to how long they stay, and how how they align with that country. And so
Wow.
for the Gambia, If you're a U.S. citizen, I believe it's visa upon arrival, and for about I think $100 you can get a 5-year visa to stay in the Gambia, and then you can actually get an ID in the Gambia, and you can conduct business in the Gambia. You can have drivers. You can do anything there within the limits of that status.
Wow. I know
Yeah,
from conversating with African Tigress, she loved Haiti so much, and she saw herself even actually having a home here. I guess Haiti was like home away from home for her. How
definitely.
is it, let's say, what are some investments, or have you made certain investments in Gambia that you got your eyes on, or what kind of investment that you can make there in Gambia?
Okay, so I'm just going to speak in general, because like I said, my I mean, to some people 5 months may seem like a long time, but for me 5 months is very young. And so I would say I'm still exploring. I'm not necessarily in the investment stage within my journey. I'm still exploring Gambia, exploring Senegal, and even any other country within the continent. But in general, generally speaking, real estate is one of the investments. You can invest in land, agriculture. You can, I mean, textile as far as fashion design. In fact, yesterday while I was in that car, I went to an event that showcased different talents within the African continent. Many people travel from Gabon, different countries in Africa to come in one place to showcase their talents. And so you had fashion designers, you had artists as far as musicians, you had painters, authors, and so these are all things that you can, if you have those talents, you can cultivate here as well. So as far as investments, like I said, it's on the individual basis um, as to what your interests are. Um, but the sky's the limit. I mean, you see it even with a lot of countries. France have investments in Senegal. As a nation, okay. The UK have investments in the Gambia. So I'm sure if you even the United States, if you're a U.S. citizen, you know, you can take advantage of some of those even relationships. Maybe if you might be a French citizen living in France. Maybe you might be from Haiti, but you are a French citizen. There's relationship in those countries that you can actually take advantage of. So it's always good to to engage with other nations and trade and in any other ways that you can.
Can I ask you, how have you been able to make money there, and how? Because some people probably they want to travel, they
Hmm.
want to have that fearless spirit, but in the back of their mind they're wondering, how would I live, how would I be able to feed my family, how would I be able to you know uh invest in my future? How have you been able to survive out there, to make money, to take care of you and your family?
Yeah. So what I would say is this: the same way that you're able to sustain yourself living in America, okay? If you have talents, you have gifts, if you have um, ability to be resourceful and useful, then you can utilize those same abilities in any other country. And so that's what I would say on that. But like I said, for me, I don't really want to go too deep into my personal things, but I've been able to sustain myself, and it's been shown even through videos and things like that. So, but anyone who may have more personal questions, then maybe they can reach out to me personally. Then maybe we can engage in a more
But
practical
you
way.
you can you
Yeah.
can give them an idea. So I think just an idea would probably motivate someone to reach out,
Right.
and
Yeah.
just an idea, even if it's not you directly, but indirectly, an idea as to how would you survive. Let's say, for an example,
Uh huh.
African Tigress, she's a traveler, she's a YouTuber, she sold everything. So through her YouTube channel, she's been able to survive through social media and building a community. So,
Right.
just an idea as to what can be done there to make money.
Okay. So, like for example, let's say if you work online, let's say if you an accountant, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you can work online. They have like different companies. There are companies in the US that you work online for. You never actually been there like at the headquarters. You only sit in front of your computer. So let's say if you're someone who do that, you can do it anywhere around the world. Let's say if you're a graphic designer, or if you're like I work in the multimedia space, and so that's my niche. And so um, whatever the individual's niche is, I'm sure there is somewhere within that country they can find a way to sustain themselves. Let's say you a nurse, okay, and I don't know, you may be like an RN or whatever degree you may have. There are hospitals, many times they're short on staff in a lot of these countries. Okay, so that's one way you can do it, but maybe the pay may not be as great as, let's say, if you're in the US. But I'm sure um, you're still able to sustain yourself to some degree within the cost of living within that country. So I would say ultimately just be proactive. Okay, just be proactive, and and you will make it anywhere.
So I know that where you were to begin with, we had issues with the internet, the
Uh-huh.
connection.
Right.
If you have a remote job, and you need access to internet, do
Hmm.
you have access to the right type of internet wherever that you are? Let's just use, for example, Gambia.
Hmm. Yeah, so here it depends on the company, but I would say here in the Gambia, it depends on also your location. Okay, so like I said, where I'm at, it's more on the inside, and also I don't do live streams at home. Okay, I don't. There's some things I don't necessarily do, so I don't have like the maximum speed of internet. So, like for example, let's say if I was doing live streams every night on the nightly basis, and I would actually upgrade my internet speed to where I wouldn't have some of those issues that we have tonight. So I just have like the bare minimum speed for upload, watching videos, or just be on WhatsApp and different things like that. I can do edits and things like that, but as far as like live streaming, it takes a different bandwidth to be able to do that.
So may I ask, at this park that you are at in Gambia,
Uh huh.
um, do you have automatic free access to internet?
No, this is my phone. So my phone data, since I'm closer to the tower, the towers here.
Okay.
So it's still the same internet speed, but it's just the signal is stronger.
Okay, okay, okay. So let me ask you, how is it like living amongst the people there? Like, how are the people? We've been on over an hour. How are the people? What is it that you can share with us? what have some of your experiences been, and how long do you plan on being out there?
Okay, so as far as the people, and I'm not just gonna speak on Gambia, but Senegal and Gambia, what they call Senegambia, as far as the interrelationship, the people believe in taranga, hospitality. Let me just give you one profound example, Marie. So I'm walking in the street going to buy some food. You know the marchand who sell the marchandises like mangoes and things like that. The little street merchant, right?
The ones
It's
that
two
keep the country going.
the ones that keep the country going, right? So it's two older women. So I asked them first and foremost. I greet them. So here you greet them. You say Salam Alaikum. That means peace be unto you. And then I tell them what I'm going to buy. So they have a big bowl of food. They're eating together in the same bowl. The lady disregard everything I said and said, "Come and eat." I was like,
Wow.
I was like, wow, I have never experienced this in my life. You listen, Maury. If you live in Senegal or Gambia, you will not go hungry. You can be poor, but you will not be hungry. They will feed you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and it doesn't
Wow.
matter if you're a stranger.
That's what's up. People say a lot about the Haitian people, but there is a hospitality here in Haiti, about the Haitian people that we overlook as well. And I think that religion have destroyed hospitality in Haiti, because whenever someone tried to display that hospitality, you will hear um, uh, what you will hear the voodooism, you would hear the bad instead of embracing human kind.
Yes.
So is it a majority of Muslim culture there?
Yes. It's majority Muslim culture here. However, Islam is Islam, Christianity is Christianity, hospitality is rooted. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or if you are Islamic. You, like when they see you, they don't ask you, "Oh, are you a Christian? Or are you a Muslim?" They just treat you well.
Awesome, awesome, man.
Yeah.
So we've been on over an hour. Is
Yes.
there anything that you'd like to share with the world? Anything as far as a Haitian living in Africa? I think we got off to a slow start, but we had
Yes.
a pretty good show. Is there anything that you'd like to share, as a Haitian living in Africa?
Yeah. So first and foremost, I would say as a Haitian living in Africa, when I first got there, for me, it was like I was looking at my brothers and sisters. Literally, for a moment, I froze because I thought, like, wow, it's like you looking at your reflection. Okay, so you can see your reflection here, so you don't feel like a complete stranger. Maybe there might be some language barriers at first. Let's say if you don't speak the local languages, but you see your reflection. Secondly, for me, you just have to um, be adventurous. If you're someone who always wanted to travel, and not just Africa, because I'm not just going to be close-minded to say Africa is the only place. If you black, Africa is the only place you can go. I'm not going to be like so close-minded to say that. If there's anywhere around the world that you feel compelled to travel to, maybe just for your spiritual journey or just for mental growth or personal development, I would say go for it. Just allow yourself that freedom to be able to explore, because really and truly, we only have limited time to live on this earth, and so the more experiences you can have that will enrich your mental growth and your spiritual growth, then you should always go for it. And so, my experience here has been great. um, but the cherry on top is the fact that I met like-minded Haitian people like myself, and I've been able to cultivate those relationships. And so for me, that has been like the cherry on top of my experiences here. And also, my desire is for Haiti to even be a country such as this. Like me growing up in Haiti as a child, what my experiences here in the Gambia and Senegal is the experience that I had in Haiti when I was a child. Okay, I remember as a kid. Okay, I was like maybe 5, 6, 7 years old. You just tell your parents you're going to your aunt's house, and you go. Okay, in the middle of the night, whatever. You can go across the street, no worries. And so for me, I want to see Haiti be great again. Like Donald Trump said, "Make America great again." I want to see Haiti great again. Where we can actually have that experience. So that's what I want to share for the most part, here, as far as what's on my mind right now. But I also want to encourage you guys to check out my channel. This is a spontaneous interview, but there's a lot more that you can gain from some of the content that I've shared, and I have much more to come. And also, Marie, thank you also for the great work that you're doing, and for
Thank
allowing me to be
you.
part of your Life in Haiti community. Thank you all for allowing me to be able to share this platform and to even share my experience. And it's good to see your growth and your establishment in Haiti as well.
Well, I do think that we're just getting started, and I'm glad to have people like yourself as a part of the Life in Haiti family. I know that you're living and you're experiencing, and you just uh, living your best life. And for me, that means a lot. We have one life to live, and live it to the best of your ability.
Definitely, definitely, for sure.
It was really, really good. Now, let me see. I have one last question that
Yes.
someone text. I wasn't gonna ask nothing like that, but I will ask. But a lot of people travel, and I've
Yes.
heard a lot about African women as far as their attitudes and personality. And this person just said, you got to ask about that. How
Hmm.
is dating there, and how is the African women in culture there? What is that scene like for maybe a young man that may want to travel and may have that fear of not fitting in or whatever? How is it there? How's the women? How's that vibe?
Okay. Um, I would say, the women are a reflection of the society. Okay, women is a big telltale sign of the nature of the society. And so here, like I said, hospitality is a big thing, and so the women are very hospitable. Okay, they're very approachable, and so they're very well mannered and well cultured. And also, it also depends on you as an individual. Are you also a respectful man, or are you a respectful woman? Because how you approach someone also is how they're going to react. And so you approach them respectfully, you respect the culture, you respect the traditions, you respect the principles, and also you're going to get the same thing back. But being a stranger and approaching someone, they're not going to disrespect you and say, "Oh, why are you talking to me?" Or, you know, things like that. So if you ask a woman for their number, they're not going to disrespect you. They may kindly or politely say no, but at the same time, they're not going to, shame you or anything like that. So the women here, they're beautiful inside and out. And one thing that also, they have respect, for their homes, for their cultures. And so One suggestion that I would give brothers, if you come in here, don't come and approach the women. Befriend the brothers, other men in the society, because the men will give you access to even your needs. Like I listen. I have a lot of brothers here. You know, like literally, I have a lot of brothers. They teach me about the culture, about the women, and who they are, and how to approach them. And so don't just come and go and talk to somebody that you don't. I mean, unless you someone who just wants to be with prostitutes, that's a different thing. Okay, if you just someone who just want to go to like somewhere there's prostitutes walking, you pay them money, that's a whole different life. Okay, that's for someone else. But let's say if you a respectful brother and you want to approach someone with decency and with class, then I would say befriend the brothers and the culture, and they will teach you how to actually have conversation with the sisters, because you talking to their sisters, you talking to their cousins, and so they will teach you exactly how to get what it is that you're looking for. Yeah.
Someone said, talk about polygamy in Senegal and Gambia. Is that something that's really big? I mean, is polygamy something that is a part of the culture there?
Well, I would say polygamy is part of the culture because um, Senegal, Gambia, these are Islamic nations, and in Islam, a man is permissible to have up to 4 wives, so long as he can take care of them. So polygamy, in the sense of family structure, is permissible. But when we're talking about polygamy in the sense of how people know it in the West, where you have like all these different terminologies, okay, you have male on male, women on women. You got all these mix and matching going on. That's not allowed, and it's not lawful. Okay. However, polygamy in the sense of the culture, Islam culture, um, that is permissible, where one man is allowed to have 4 wives, but the wives are not allowed to sleep with each other. Meaning, that man cannot be with all 4 of his wives sleeping on the same bed. Okay, that's not permissible. Okay, and so there's structure to it. It's like a man having a monogamous relationship, but he just has 4 parts.
My heart goes out to that man.
Yeah. But listen, you know the president of Senegal, he has 2 wives. One of them is Christian, the other one is Islamic.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think the his vice president too. So, but once again though, we grew up in a different culture as well. So you understand, like here it's normal. Like they I mean, as far as jealousy, the women here they're very jealous. Jealousy is a thing, but they make it work. They raise families. So hey, you know,
Wow. Let's see what Mr. Paul said. And let's give a big shout out to African Tigress herself. She is in the building with us,
shout
and
out
we
to
just want
African
to
Tigress.
welcome you. And we thank you so much for tuning in to Life in Haiti. I'm hoping, my sister, that wherever you are, that all is going well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Miss you already. So I hope that where you at, you are being treated kindly. Mr. Paul say in Africa, women have tough skin. Men have all the power, so utterly submissive, or ladies are up to wars silently. Wow. And that is a strength. I want to say too, because I am in contact with a few men who wives or their significant other is African. And
Yeah.
African women, they do seem to have a lot tougher skin than us that's raised in the western part of the world, because when you hear how one man have four wives and able to be at peace, and that is something that you don't come across easily on this side of the world. I'm not saying that it doesn't go on, but you may not find it that easy. Haiti Goddess, so wow. Thank you so much, Haiti Goddess, for tuning in. Marlene says that's my big problem now. Gregory says living in the US can bring a lot of mental health issues. How's your mental health living in Gambia compared to the US? Good question.
Yeah, I mean that's a great question. Um, I would say that overall my mental health is great. Living here, um, in the Gambia and in Africa, and so I mean it's no worries. I mean you wake up every day, you eat, you have friends, you have family. I mean it's great. So especially if you're economically stable, you really have no worries. The one of the main stressors here, okay, in the Gambia and in Senegal is financial problems, capitalism, because a lot of the people, they're not they're not economically stable. That's the main stressor. But anything else, as far as food or shelter, you don't see homeless people here. You don't see. I mean, I can show you guys. Maybe next time I can go under a few bridges because they do have bridges here. You will not see like people sleeping under the bridges like you see in the U.S. and other places. And so, I mean, my mental health has been great. Now, of course, in the U.S., like I said, the level of stress is different. But hey, it is what it is.
Wow. So you saying there you will not see people under bridges? You're not gonna see that?
No. By the way, I come to a Jamaican restaurant. This is a Jamaican restaurant here. I walked up here to show you guys.
Wow,
All right.
Jamaica. So, is there a Haitian restaurant there? Because I do believe we have some of the best food. Have they made
What'd
peas
you say?
there?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as far as Haitian restaurant, the guys living in Senegal, they're trying to actually open up a Haitian restaurant. They're right now they're only doing to go orders, but they are trying to establish a Haitian restaurant in Dakar, Senegal. And right now they're doing a pretty good job as far as putting their minds together. Um, but um, but you don't find that here in the Gambia. I don't think there's many Haitians here. I haven't met a Haitian in Gambia, but in Senegal, if you go to Dakar and you are Haitian, we have Haitians who can feed you the same Haitian food you used to in Haiti. Okay, all right. So you good to
Wow.
go on that.
Actually, African Tigress says she has. I have visited that restaurant before. Pass my regards to Malika and Malkia. She
Yeah.
has visited them before and
Okay.
have ate there. Wow, that's awesome. Um,
African Tigress, that's my spot. Listen, whenever I'm feeling here, rather Jamaican food, I come over here. That's my spot.
wow. Best version of me says polygamy is only allowed if his first woman allows him to marry someone else.
That's not true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not true. Here, the man, Islamic man, is permissible to have up to four wives if he so chooses, even if the wife doesn't agree, because that is part of the religion.
Hmm. Wow. I thought dude was 50 cents. The people are thinking you're 50 cents.
Listen, listen, Marie. I get that's why you see many times I grew an afro. Anytime I get like a cut like this, I get this all the time. It's been for many years. People say that.
Wow. I don't see the resemblance, but I guess maybe just flashing by looking at the screen, it may seem like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
Mr. Paul say these men live short lives. They don't live long. Gregory say African tigress. We don't have pulpe for you on these live. I was asking her too. African tigress. She's like pulakai, and I'm like pulakai, pulpe, and I'm asking her, girl, who taught you about pulpe? She
wow,
has
wow.
Timoteo de Pulpei. Like she is, she's a quick learner, guys. That I loved about her. And I believe if she was in Haiti like 1 or 2 months, she would be speaking like good Creole, good Creole.
I
But
hear her accent too. She has a good
uh-huh,
accent.
she does, she does. Very smart, man. And Pulpei, for those who are watching, I cannot speak on the differences. I think is how the chicken is raised and the authenticity of the chicken because we have white chicken, which is imported chicken, like Tyson chicken and stuff like that. But we also have home raised chicken that is fed differently. And it does have a whole different taste. It tastes very, very good. Manila say at African Tigress Sac Passe, we love you. Purple Pill Richard says Haiti need to pass polygamy law. Haiti
Wow.
overpopulated with women. With Islam in Haiti, Haitian Muslim need to run the country. I don't know, but I'm being a little funny here. But for a lot of Haitian men, you could not tell that polygamy is not legal in Haiti because they do it anyway, right?
I mean, they have some villages. They have a family up the hill and they have another family down the hill. You know,
Some of don't let them be like government officials and guys with power. Some of them even have more than four wives, I believe. So it's not legal, but Haitian men and for the women who are tuned in tonight, you guys know what I'm talking about. Our men can. Well, what it shows is we are definitely descendants of Africa because you might have taken us out of Africa but that Africans still run through our blood. And the women here, I can say we are very submissive, we're nurturers, we're attentive, and that nurturing side now. But like African tigress, it's gonna be difficult for you to find a Haitian woman that openly says she is willing to share her king. That's my opinion. It's not a fact, but it's just how I
but
see it.
but also here, Marie, not every woman desire for her husband to have another wife. I would even say majority of them don't even want that. But because the religion ascribe it, okay, it's permissible. So as a result, based on their belief, okay, they accept it. Okay, but within their own hearts, there's still jealousies. Okay, and so just because a place is polygamous in nature, that doesn't mean that the women automatically want that. But at the same time, they make space for that man, okay, to be able to um, raise his family and raise his children in a peaceful manner. So,
Hmm.
but the way they deal with it, you don't really see the struggles within their hearts, but it's still a struggle because many women actually speak to it.
Wow. Janice Petion says, I am Haitian, but I live in Dominican Republic. The question is, what can I do to travel to Senegal? Guys, please share the channel. Please show your support. We have 152 watching. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 75 likes. At this time, I am showing 51 likes, guys. Please hit the like button, and you also have my permission to step away and check out our guest channel, and please subscribe to his channel as well, guys. So if you're watching and just enjoying and have yet to show that support, please hit the like button, guys. Did I they the question is, what can someone do to travel? I am Haitian, but I live in the Dominican Republic. My question is, what can I do to travel to Senegal?
Okay. First, you need a Haitian passport. Okay. I don't know if you have a Dominican passport, but I don't know the status of Dominican Republic and Senegal as far as their relation. And then you need to be able to, you know, purchase a plane ticket and also make preparation. If you know people there, or everything is preparation. It's not just getting up and go. Sometimes I think for individuals who watch YouTubers traveling, sometimes they think these people just get up and go, because many of us, they don't really see the background of the fact that maybe we've been planning for months. For me, coming into Africa, I have been planning for months. I was supposed to come since 2020. Well, 2020. But COVID hit. Okay, and then over the years, little by little, I've been making the preparation, and so a lot of people don't see the preparation that goes into things like this. So it's not just, oh, one day we just wake up and say we're gonna do some videos and travel.
Wow. Let's see. So, guys, if you are Haitian and living in the Dominican Republic, I'll probably do my research for us to do a show on that to see the strength of the Haitian passport in comparison to the strength of the Dominican passport. I'm sure if you are Dominican living in, if you are Haitian living in the Dominican Republic, you are still considered Haitian. So, I'll come back. I'll do more research because I want to share facts and don't just want to share anything, assumption with you guys. For those of you all who would like to travel, I think going to the Dominican Republic is good as well, but it is also good to travel to places where you are accepted as a black person. If you can't make it to one of those first world countries where there is to an extent law and order, I hope one day myself that I will be traveling to Africa, and once things settle down on my part, I get to go and visit my African brothers and sisters. And that's gonna be the day. Like, I just cannot wait. So I'm glad to be connected to people like yourself, African Tigress, that know people that travel, so that when I get ready to travel as well, you guys can open doors for me, make connections, and I'll be able to go and enjoy my time there, and get to understand some of my roots and understand where I come from, because yes, we are Haitians, but we were brought here to Haiti, and where did we come from? That's something that I've been pushed to do more research about and really get to know. I think someone said Haitians, we are out of West Africa. There's either the similarities or we look alike. So it would be a pleasure to visit as well one day. So I'll do more research, and then I'll share more with you guys as I find out. Let's see if we have more questions. So don't forget
Yeah,
to give. the regards to Malika and Malkia from
Okay.
African Tigers.
Matter of fact, let me go. Let me go in there. Let me ask you.
Wow.
Malika is here? Huh? Malika. Malika. Yeah, she's here. No, she's not here. She's not here. Yeah, she's not. Okay, so whenever you talk to her, tell her African Tigress, the YouTuber, okay, send greetings. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. But
And
yes.
who is it? It's two people, Malika and Malkia.
Okay, Malika and Malkia. Okay.
Yeah.
I would let him know again before I go.
All right, awesome. Let me give two shout outs to our super chat. Hold on one second. I noticed we had a $5 super chat. Sherry Hugh, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your support and continuous love of life in Haiti. And let me give a shout out to Patrick Senin. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Welcome to the family. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. African Tigers made a statement that we should organize a trip to Africa. I'm ready to host in Kenya when we get 20 people interested from the Caribbean. So we will talk about that, African Tigers, and probably do a live show on that and push that more. And I believe she will be a great host because she's well experienced and she knows the ins and outs. So we will see if that could be organized and somehow I could be squeezed as one of the 20. Because I would love to be hosted in Kenya. So go there, go visit, go enjoy, and just have fun, see a different area. So you guys that have yet to check out African Tigress, please check out her channel. I'm sure most of you guys know who she is that's on the live. And don't forget, guys, to please check out our guest channel as well. Purple Pill Kiskea is the name of the channel. Kiskea Global um,
Village.
Village. Kiskea Global Village, guys. Please check out his channel. You will see where there he has a wonderful video how they celebrated Haitian Flag Day in the Senegal. The respect there for the Haitian people. I really appreciated that as a whole. Purple Pill Richard says women should travel in groups in African countries. But if you have people there to receive you, then it is different. Mm. At Purple Pill Riches, African Tigers say women can travel solo in Africa. Women are protected in Africa. Wow. Cameroon and Equatorial Guinean. And I heard that Guinean is not so open as well with, people coming in. African Tigress says, I can host in Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, South Africa. I have great connection in East and Southern Africa. So we would organize that because I'm sure, like you, that's experiencing it today, there's a lot. If I was you right now, I'd be walking around with my camera. You hear me? I'd have I'd be shooting, like ready to show and share with, everybody because the narrative about African countries, and no disrespect to my people, but the narrative about Black countries is that, it's poor, is this, is that. So it's good for us to show that there is life and enjoyment, and people it's a nightlife there. People are enjoying themselves. So I encourage you after the show to, do you a quick video for your peoples.
Yes, and also, Marie, let me just say this in relation to Senegal. Senegal has two football stadiums. Okay, state of the art football stadiums, big stadiums. They have a huge state of the art basketball arena. They have two airports. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
one modern airport. I mean, very nice. And then they have an older airport, which is also used for the president and other like the military and private services. And so the roads are very modern, literally. I mean, highways, I mean, freeways, you name it. So I think the concept that we have in our mind is from the olden times when where certain people used to go there and just show you the bad parts and then put a donation link and say, okay, well, you see these kids, they're hungry, give a donation, you can give them a bag of rice. Those days are over, okay? Because now with
Mm-hmm.
social media, we're able to change the narrative to show people the reality and the way of life here. So, social media is just, it's like the Berlin Wall, it's like social media is just crashing down all of that, and giving way to the reality of life.
Definitely, that is a great gift. I think as a whole, having African tigers come here, at times we don't even realize what we have in our hands. But it was a reminder to just enjoy the place and to understand that Haiti is a gift to us. It's a gift, and I hope that you feeling like where you are at, it is a gift to you as well. Jacob says, AT is still in my thoughts because I've been thinking of African Tigress as someone who will promote cultural tourism in Haiti. And I'm telling you, she has done that, guys. She has done that, and I believe she will continue to do that because you will get more uploads from her. You will get more videos and footages from Haiti, and it's just her personality as a whole, guys. She's very positive, and she came in wanting to push Haiti, wanting to change in her beliefs. I believe she never believed what the media said about Haiti. And that's how come when she came into Haiti, she gave you guys the footages that she gave, and it was my job to just find different places that I knew existed that I had not went to take her and to enjoy it with her. So we need more people like her. Let's give a shout out to Cruise with Cindy. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Marie, I learned about you through African Tigress. I love your YT channel. It's revolutionary. Thank you so much. Cruise with Cindy, thank you so much for being a part of Life in Haiti. And thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. You were saying something, my brother. You may continue.
Yeah, no, I was just going to also give a shout out to African Tigress too, especially in this time, with all this stuff going on in the media. She chose to really go there. That shows like she has the revolutionary spirit. That warrior spirit. That's commendable, and I respect that for sure.
Man, she's more Haitian than me. I'm telling you. I mean, guys, if you have yet to check out the members only, I have a channel, video members only. I mean, she was just sharing like Creole words, and we're all one people. I know one of my people is here. Her name is Anna Mini. We are one. I remember from the first day I saw that name, I've loved that name. And that is very true. Out of many, we are all one people. We are one. So, any last words, my brother? I've kept you well over the hour. And
Yeah.
I've even gotten you out of the house. I know that there's a time difference. What time is it there in
Oh,
Gambia?
okay. Here, let me see. What time is it? I kind of lost track of time. I lost track of time. I don't have, but I know it's very late. It's probably because the time when we started was 10:30. So we
Wow.
started at 10:30. So if we've been on for an hour and a half, so maybe it's what, like almost 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't want to
Um,
hold you too long. You have
yeah.
a blessed night. We will definitely do this again. My house is your house. You be safe out there. Take care of yourself. I'm glad to hear about the hospitality from the African people and towards you. And I hope that as Africans come into our country, that they can go back and say the same and similar things about the Haitian people, that we have hospitality here within our house.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Marie, uh, and Life in Haiti, for allowing me to sit on the couch once again to share my journey, my testimony, my experience here in Africa. And let's continue to grow. Let's continue to succeed. Let's continue to thrive. And also, let's continue to empower our Haitian people to know that we can also thrive with the rest of the world. And so, thank you once again.
Thank you, my brother. You go ahead and head to the house. You be safe, and we will talk soon.
Peace.
Peace, my brother. So, guys, if you would like to get in contact with African Tigress, please, you can get in touch with her via Instagram. Please reach her via Instagram. She is African Tigress on Instagram as well on Facebook. For the time that I was with her, I know that she checks all her messages, the comments. So if you are interested in being hosted, if you have a question for her, please DM her via Instagram. She is not hard to get in touch with. So I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me live tonight. What has been a wonderful live. Let me see if it's someone I did not answer. Mr. Paul says, coast of West Africa, 5 hour difference ahead. Yeah, so it's pretty late for him. Thanks, Cruise with Cindy. We need more super chat, guys. Come on, you can do more. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Patrick, for encouraging the people to come in and support the channel. Thank you so much. And I want to thank someone who also sent $100 towards the GoFundMe. I just got the message, and thank you so much during the live. Thank you as well for the $100 towards the Learning Center. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all my peoples who's been here and all of my new peoples coming in. Thank you guys so much. There's room, so welcome, guys. Jacob says, but I want to sit with her. Yes, please get in touch with her. Soccer edit short. I am. I'm not getting what do, but good game. That is okay, guys. Thank you all so much. As I leave this show, and as I do almost every show, guys, don't take life for granted. And most of all, the people in our lives. Life is very short, guys. Do not go to sleep upset. Give somebody a compliment, guys. We never know what people are going through. Tell somebody you love them. Check on a friend. Check on someone you haven't checked on. And if you are feeling some type of way, guys, let somebody know. um we are our brothers keepers, guys, so let's be kinder to each other and let's make the world a better place. Thank you guys so much. Look out for more upcoming uploads. You guys be good to each other. Have a blessed work weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. I love you all. Good night, guys. Jessica, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Love on the ones you have, because you never know, guys, when it's the last day and you will live off of memories. I don't know when I'll be gone. You don't know when you'll be gone. We only know the time we've had here. So let's not take that for granted. Love you guys so much. Until next time.